Hey Virgos, what's up? What's up? Hope y'all doing okay. Give it a couple minutes. All my decks are pre-shuffled and ready to go. This is going to be a reading for May. See what energy you can expect to be transpiring during this month, or leading to this month, from now until May and throughout May. There's going to be a few retrogrades taking place. Currently, Pluto is retrograde. The next one, I believe, is... Oh, don't let me lie to you. Venus. I think that's the next retrograde until May. Prior to that, I think Mercury moves into... from whatever sign is into the next sign. So I think that's taking place before all of that. So anyway, just to give you that in case you track any of that or follow any of that information. Yeah, I'm going to start this reading with the the Oracle of the Unicorns deck. So I'll pull a message from that deck for you. I'll read it from the guidebook to see what the message means. We'll dig deeper into it with the tarot cards to see what else wants to come out for you, what you need to be on the lookout for, be prepared for, or any advice or guidance that your guides have for you. So let's not waste any time. Um, Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs as usual. If you don't know how to do that, there's a link below showing you how to do so. The messages can resonate with your past, present, or future, or a mixture of all three. If it's coming up during this time if it's coming up for May, something about this energy is playing out or transpiring during this month. So there's something here that you need to know. So just take it and sit with it, and feel free to come rewatch it when May gets here to see what makes sense, what doesn't, all of that. All right, any messages for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Any messages for Virgos? Oh. Possibility. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. I find it hard to believe that you have low standards with something, because Virgos don't do that. But I'm going to take it. Possibility. That's what came out. And it came like flying out too. So let's read this from the deck. It's a very colorful card. Very pretty wings in the background. On my lighting, it's a little weird, so you can't really get all of the can't really see it, as doesn't really do it any justice, I'll put it that way. But let's look at this card. Possibility on page 61. Sorry, I'm in the PDF book, so I have a PDF version of the book, of the guidebook, so it's gonna take me a little while. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. Oh, my goodness. I thought I was going to be making things easier by switching devices, but it'll make it easier later, but not now. So forgive me while I search for the card. Possibility. Almost there. All right, possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. This magnificent winged horse encourages you to hold a bigger vision for this situation and for every aspect of your life. She dares to elevate your thoughts, feelings, and energy to a much higher level and take your dreams beyond anything you have imagined before. Be willing to focus only on the highest outcome. Know that you deserve the best and get excited about the new possibilities available to you. This card is a reminder to catch yourself when you think small about yourself or your life, and trust that there is so much more available to you. If you knew any outcome was possible, what would you choose? How would you like a certain situation to unfold? What result would light you up? What life do you truly desire? Let your imagination soar with this radiant winged horse and take your expectations higher and higher. If any doubt comes up during your day, ask yourself, does this brighter possibility exist in the field of infinite possibilities? Of course, the answer is yes, as well as something even better. Use this truth to deepen your faith in miracles and expect blessings beyond your wildest dreams. I love that. So you could be feeling like you want something that is just beyond your grasp, or it's just out of your field, or out of your reach, or beyond your reach. But it is possible. Understand that it might take some time before it can come into fruition, but it is possible, and you have to work through your doubts so that you can truly manifest it. So let's dig deeper into possibility and see. I get good energy from it so far, so let's see what else wants to come out from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Any messages for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Any messages for Virgos? Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like you are working really hard on something. And I feel like you've been working really hard for a really long time. So you may feel like you're putting in a lot of work, and you may see the fruits of your labor, or you are starting to see your hard work pay off. But maybe it's that you still want more. Maybe you feel like it's not enough, or you're still ambitious or hungry for more. King of Swords. The Devil just showed itself, but it didn't come out. Actually, the King of Swords didn't technically come out either. It just showed itself. King of Cups came on out. Two of Wands reversed. Anything else for Virgos? All right. The Chariot. Okay. So I feel like something is delaying your plans or your success. The Six of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. This was at the bottom of, was it this one? No, it was the Knight of Wands. It was at the bottom of one of these decks at the beginning. It may have been this deck when I did the thumbnail. Anywho, this represents success, achievement. So I think you will be successful. And I think this is just representing this oracle card. Whatever it is that you want, that you dream of, that you envision, it is possible. The Wands can also be about a visionary energy. Okay, you could be so caught up in working that you start to, like, your future vision is foggy because of what's happening right now. Stay creative and get in touch with the love you have for the art or whatever it is that you're doing. Or that you're working towards. The King of Cups represents having a lot of love and being very generous and creative, and also intuitive, acting on the things that you love, being a master of emotions or a master of creativity. So I feel like whatever it is that you're working really hard on with the Eight of Pentacles here, I believe that is Virgo energy. Could be Taurus or Capricorn, and then this would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Can't remember exactly. Think Pisces. Anyway, it's water. I think this does represent artistic creativity, working really hard, a lot of focus and determination, and being very emotionally stable, not allowing, like, things may not be going according to plan. Two of Wands reverse, Aries energy. It may be throwing you off, throwing your focus off. There could be some delay in merging partnerships or meeting people, or just making plans. You may have to go back to the drawing board several times. This is what this card tends to mean for me. But it's like you're not allowing it to, like, hurt your feelings or get you down on your luck, and you're remaining hopeful and keeping your eyes on the prize and staying focused, not allowing it to bog you down. I'm going to further clarify everything too. Ultimately, overcoming any obstacles or challenges in your way with the Chariot, Cancer energy. It's also, again, about determination, focus, drive, and momentum. So let's dig deeper with the the Witch's Tarot. Starting with the Eight of Pentacles. Show me the Eight of Pentacles, please. What is Virgo working on? Or what achievement does this represent? So I think you already have had some achievement, but it's like you're still working. towards something. You've already had some success. You've already had some achievement or some recognition. I think this ultimately is some type of recognition. There has been recognition with the Eight of Pentacles here. This could represent a promotion. Yeah. Something that you worked really, really hard for. You put in a lot of work. It was overwhelming. Could have been a burden. Could have worn you out. But you were very passionate about it and you pushed through. You finished this very difficult cycle and you received recognition for it. So if that hasn't happened yet, then it likely is coming in May, or you'll be closing up a cycle and getting recognition for your hard work. Let's just clarify the Ten of Wands. Show me the Ten of Wands. Four of Swords and the King of Wands. So yeah, you get to rest. This may be you may be taking some type of vacation, or you may just be how can I say this? I think this is just a vacation. Like, you may be in a place of leadership, or you may be getting into some type of role of leadership where you lead other people. But I think this represents you being able to take a vacation, being able to rest and relax after working really hard on something for a long time, because the Eight of Pentacles can represent something that took a lot of time, or oh Lord, Pentacles can mean years. Sorry, the wind's blowing and my window's open. Let's look at the King of Cups. Show me the King of Cups for Virgos. King of Swords. So that was the card that came out previously. So I feel like this represents a level of mastery. We have the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords. This could represent some type of competition. There may have been some type of competition that you overcame and ultimately came out on top of, with, or will come out on top of, with the Six of Wands being here twice at that. And I think ultimately your drive, your passion, your determination is what sets you apart from the rest. There's a sense of emotional security and maturity here, and also being very clear about what you want. I think your vision is clear, and you are emotionally attached to your vision. Whatever it is that you view, that you have to keep coming back to the drawing board to work it out, work out the kinks with, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business partnership, whether it's just your plans for your future in art or creativity, or your passions or talents, whatever it is. I feel like your vision is very clear. You are emotionally attached to it, and you are just very sure you can make decisions quickly. Feels like very clear, level-headed energy in the mental space, with your thoughts, with your ideas, with your decision making, with your strategizing. Also, not allow, you're like, you have balance between your intuition and your logic. You can use logic to make decisions, considering your emotions without allowing your emotions to rule you, or to drive your choices, if that makes sense. Anything else for the King of Cups? Knight of Swords. Yeah, you can say what's on your mind. You can speak your truth. You can bring unknown details to the light. You can act on your ideas and learn in a mature manner. And you're not afraid to act on your ideas and to try things. So let's look at the King of Swords. Sorry about the background noise. Let's look at the King of Swords, please. Five of Swords, Five of Clouds. This represents, it could represent conflict. I think you just are very mature handling conflict, or things that challenge you or create a lot of mental friction, even if it's just brainstorming. If you get stumped in your own mind, the Five of Swords can also be about like um, recognizing when something is gonna lead to destruction or when it's gonna lead to disaster, and knowing when to walk away. It can be about pride. So I feel like you have a sense of pride, but it is a very mature sense of pride. You know how to deal with, accept defeat or deal with defeat, or understand when it's time to walk away from a project. The sun is here, clarity. So it's like I think you just look at things that don't work out in a very logical manner. It allows you to growth. It brings you clarity. It brings you peace of mind, because you can look at something and just, you have a good sense of understanding. It's like Virgos are ruled by Mercury, so you have that mental capability of just kind of logically calculating things, or analyzing, that's the word, analyzing the situation and just finding the clarity in it. Show me the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think this is representing you taking action towards the opportunities that come up that allow you to act on your ideas, not being afraid to take action towards new opportunities, to show off your skills, to test your ideas or your theories. I feel like you are kind of trying things, testing out your skills or your ideas. This could be completely separate. This could be a side project. You could be trying to start your own business or something like that. Let's look at the Two of Wands reversed. See what this is about. Show me the Two of Wands reversed, please. Magician. I just saw the Magician. I feel like it is dealing with your creativity and your focus. Knight of Wands and Ten of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like something did end pretty hard for you. Like maybe there was a real, like a painful halt in your plans. I feel like there was a lot of activity, a lot of movement. Things were go, 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 and going well and moving swiftly, and then there was a painful ending. So it put you in this state of like, now what do I do? It could have been a relationship, a personal relationship, a romantic relationship. It doesn't have to be. But the Knight of Wands represents, like I said, an action, like taking action towards the things that you're passionate about, that you have desire for. It could be romantic again. There could have been some type of betrayal, backstabbing, lies, or just fear or anxiety associated here. But I feel like this is something coming to a painful ending at the very least. Like just a screeching halt that kind of upset you or caused some mental fog and just really throws off your momentum. Otherwise, you get up and keep going after this Ten of Swords energy, like whatever ended painfully, or whatever that represents for you. Is like after that you brush it off and you keep it moving. Or this could be kind of cyclical, like it happens this way and then it happens this way. You know what I'm saying? Like you fall out of this energy into this energy, back into this energy, into this, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of like your process as you overcome the obstacles in your journey. But let's look at both of these cards. Let's look at the Ten of Swords first. Let's see what that is about. Show me the Ten of Swords. Oracle of Raindrops and the Hanged One, which is the Queen of Cups and the Hanged One. So we have sensitivity and surrender, Scorpio energy and Pisces energy. Well, Neptune, which rules Pisces, with the Hanged One. This represents your intuition, being in touch with your intuition, understanding when it's time to let something go, or being in a place where you surrender until you have the understanding from your intuition or guidance from your intuition. This could be you ending something because you're guided to by your intuition. It's like you don't really want to, but you do it anyway. For some of you, there's a need to sacrifice something that has been draining you, or let something go. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups is also a nurturing energy, like taking care of your own emotions, being in touch with yourself. For me, it's a self-care card. So there may, this, whatever this was, it may have ended so that you could focus on your self-care. It may have been something you needed to let go of, or detach from, sacrifice your understanding of. Hold on. I feel like I'm dancing around something. The Hang One, yeah. I think there is a need for self-care. It's about letting go of something. And I think whatever you needed to let go was actually not really it was actually harmful for you anyway, and it's going to allow you to have this sense of freedom and probably allow someone else to come in, or if this isn't your energy. All right, show me the Knight of Wands for Virgos. Eight of raindrops, walk away. Eight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this was something you were having a hard time letting go of, and I think it did have a painful ending because you probably didn't listen to your intuition that told you to let it go, or to end something, or to walk away from something. There was probably signs and synchronicities there for you to focus on your own self-care, to channel or to focus on your own emotions, or to surrender something, and you held on to it for too long, or you moved away from something before you were supposed to. I feel like that could probably resonate with a cross watcher, like move leaving something behind too soon. But I think because this talks about leaving something behind or emotionally withdrawing from something, I think there was a need to do that and you didn't do that, and it led to a painful ending. And now that's why this Two of Wands is here. It's like, okay, now what do I do? There's a break or an imbalance in this partnership, or this merging of two. I'll just say that, two, whatever it is, two, it could be two people, two entities, two businesses, whatever it was. It was something you needed to walk away from. And you didn't. You stayed too long. You kept going. You kept giving it your energy and a lot of it. Anything else for the Knight of Wands? Yeah, it was something or someone that wasn't playing fair. This could be the Page of Cups in reverse. It feels manipulative. It feels like a scheming type of energy. It feels like emotional manipulation, like knowing how to trick somebody into doing what they want. It feels very one-sided and selfish. Yeah. This could also be someone ignoring their intuition, refusing to commit to something, or not playing fair, not compromising, not being emotionally mature, or willing to learn, or willing to be. This could be also a lack of self-awareness. That's going to vary different ways. I feel like this is the other person. If one side is you, then this is the other person. Somebody wasn't willing to cooperate, and somebody rushed out of the situation as a result of that. And maybe you just need to sacrifice the need of understanding why things happened, and just do other things until your intuition guides you on how to move forward. I hope that makes sense. Let's look at the Chariot. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. The Magician in the reverse. So there could be somebody trying to manipulate you. You could be trying to manipulate this situation, whatever this Two of Wands in reverse is, trying to figure out how to keep it going, how to overcome the obstacles. If this isn't you, again, it's somebody else. The Magician in reverse is a very trickster type of energy. It's also using your resources in a very self-serving way. It could also just be poor communication, lack of confidence. It could be simply lack of confidence and you moving forward. Anyways, like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna keep moving. But I do feel like there is slightly some type of manipulation here. This could be on your part or someone else's part. It is Mercury energy, which rules Virgo and Gemini. Show me more about the Chariot. I'm going to clarify, of course, so we'll see. It could also be dark magic. I don't think that's like anybody using dark magic on you per se, but like somebody using dark magic to manipulate the situation to go in their favor. Show me the Chariot. So we have the Six of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So I do feel like this is someone trying to possibly make an old situation or old relationship thrive or work, or kind of trying to make an old situation, old lover, old friend, return to the past, and some type of reconciliation, trying to see it through with the Nine of Wands, because it represents like resilience and overcoming obstacles and pushing through. And the Six of Cups represents memories and good times and old lovers or friends. It can also represent past life connections. It's Scorpio energy, and this is Sagittarius energy. I do feel like this is someone trying to manipulate a relationship into overcoming obstacles, trying to figure out, what can I do to make this work? What can I do to make this, to push this through, to see it through to the end. The Six of Cups, let's see if there's any other way to interpret the Six of Cups, because I really feel like it's a relationship or some type of reconciliation. If it's not, it could represent your childhood or some type of reunion. Also, the need to just use your imagination. Yeah, it could represent imaginative energy, being creative and being in a childlike energy to help you be resilient and push through. The Knight of Wands is an energy of someone who has overcome a lot, has been through a lot. You could be taking the time to reflect on the things that you've overcome. You could be reminiscing on memories as you approach the closing of this chapter with the Nine of Wands, because the 9 is about achievement. So as you approach the 10, you'll be closing that cycle. It's also stamina, protecting yourself or your reputation, standing strong, being on guard. It could be a slightly defensive. You could be protecting a friend or lover or relationship, or even the memory of someone, if that makes sense. Like, you don't want to believe that someone is whatever it is that they're showing you. It's like you want to just remember, good things. You want to have happy memories about them. That could resonate for just a few of you too. All right, show me the Magician in reverse, please. Ten of Gems, Ten of Pentacles, Legacy. Yeah, I think this is someone's trying to gain something materialistically, trying to manipulate it. This could also represent money, the Ten of Pentacles. It could represent family, money, long-term relationships. I do feel like the magician is manipulation or miscommunication, like leaving out certain details. It's not the whole truth. This omission is something. It's poor communication, lack of confidence, and manipulation of getting something long-term. Somebody could be trying to manipulate someone into marriage or something like that, or some type of business contract. Show me the Magician in the reverse. I just saw the Emperor. This could be someone in a position of power misusing it, or trying to gain control over something. Show me the Magician in reverse. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like somebody's trying to manipulate somebody into giving them something. Either money or a lot of it or something. Time, money, but they're going about it in a very sly way. They're trying to get something tangible and a lot of it. I don't like that. I hope that's not you, Virgo. Show me the Six of Cups. Show me the Six of Cups, please. Maybe this is just an obstacle in your way along your journey in May. This could just be a warning for something you need to look out for. Somebody trying to manipulate you. The Magician, creation. You could be trying to create new memories with someone, or someone could be trying to create new memories with you. Someone could be trying to make up for manipulative energy in the past with being generous and offering you something tangible, some type of tangible gifts. At the beginning of the reading, when I did the thumbnail, I saw the Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and I did feel like, oh, somebody's rushing in with the gift. Somebody could be rushing your way with the gift, trying to come in, trying to make amends, trying to reconcile with you, trying to create peace or manifest happy memories or happiness, good times with you. Anything else for the Six of Cups? Eight of Gems, Eight of Pentacles, working really hard for it. This could be what you're working hard towards, or this could be someone working hard for the recognition of you. Eight of Pentacles also represents a promotion or an elevation. It's an ascension type of energy. So I feel like somebody's been working really hard on their skills, their I don't want to say manipulation skills, on their like sharpening their mind. They've been sharpening their skills. That's what I want to say. They've been working really hard on that. The Eight of Pentacles here. Working really hard for achievement and recognition. This could be someone from your past. It could be an old friend, an old lover. Take it how it resonates. Show me the Nine of Wands. This could be you or someone around you. Show me the Nine of Wands, please. A Princess of Raindrops. Knight of Cups. Charm. I feel like someone is using their charm. They are coming in with some type of romantic gesture or offer. They could be inviting you out. They could be apologizing to you. They could be flirting with you or inviting you to do something that they know you'll enjoy. Show me the Nine of Wands. The Tower. Upheaval. This could be coming out of nowhere. It could be really sudden or surprising for you. It could also just be an epiphany with the Tower being here. I think I'm gonna have to clarify this. With the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it could be an epiphany. It could be strictly like a sudden knowing of something. Let's see. The Tower, I think, represents something just being difficult or extremely unexpected, and I don't think this is a bad Tower. I just feel like it's something that kind of comes out of nowhere that you don't expect, and you're like, what? Huh? It could be an offer of some sort. I'm going to clarify both of these cards because I gotta know. Show me the Tower, please. It's Mars energy, which rules Scorpio and Aries. That was the Nine of Wands again. Show me the Tower. Knave of Wands, which is the... Is it the Page or the Knight? I think it's the Page. Yeah. The Page of Wands. So this could be a flirtatious message. It could be good news. It definitely is good news with the Page of Wands here. I don't think the Tower is a bad thing. It's good news, but it's sudden, unexpected good news. That's what it is. Show me more about the Tower. shit. Show me more about the Tower. Too many. Show me the Tower. Eight of Cups. Yeah, the person that walked away from you or that you walked away from could be returning with some good news. Or this could be yeah, it could be that. I don't know how else to interpret this. Let me look at the Eight of Cups just to make sure I'm not missing anything in this particular interpretation of it, because I'm like, huh? It could be rejection. You could be, okay. It could be rejecting something. It could be abandoning plans or declining someone or resisting something. It could be straight up rejection and walking away from something. Like I said, it could be someone you walked away from or someone that walked away from you. But I feel like somebody's coming in with some kind of good news. It could be regarding that matter or a situation that you walked away from. Someone could, like, you could be emotionally detaching from something and somebody could feel it and be trying to come back into your energy, feel like, hey, where you going? Because they just telekinetically felt it, that you let go, that you know, that you decided to cut it off. I do feel like the Page of Cups, though, is good news. I feel like it also will represent divine messages, spiritual messages, somebody being courageous, being brave. It could be a new person, a new lover, new skills, or communication. I think it is some type of communication. I think it's good news, though. I do think it is good. Show me the Princess of Raindrops. Knight of Cups. The Lovers. I think this represents alignment. Making choices based on love for the future. Loyalty is coming into mind too. Somebody wants to offer you. I think that's a part of what this offer is, the Knight of Cups, what they're coming with. What they represents attraction and compatibility. It could be someone that you are compatible with. It represents also harmony and decisions, making choices. I think it's union also. Somebody could be offering you some type of union. Somebody, yeah, that could be what it is. It's throwing you off. This could be regarding union. Somebody wants to, because the Lovers can also be like a contract or bond. It could be a, yeah, it could be a contract or bond, but keep in mind there was something about somebody trying to manipulate you into doing something. And they could be gifting you things to make it look really flattering to you. Show me more about the Two of Coins. Yeah, I feel like you will have to weigh your options and make a decision about it. It could be regarding money. I think it is. I think the Lovers is representing union. And then, like, somebody wants to come into some type of alliance with you. The Two of Coins represents needing to make that decision and weigh your options and prioritize what's going to be best for you. It could also represent your money flow. Or you just trying to balance things or juggle your options. So that could be interpreted a few different ways. I do feel like ultimately somebody's offering you an opportunity of alignment or alliance and wants to come together with you, regardless of anything you've been through previously. They're coming in possibly with good news also. Could be somebody from your past seeking reconciliation. Let's get some final advice for you regarding this spread. Anything else that wants to come out for you at this time, we'll do so. Any other messages for Virgos regarding this spread? Any final advice? 8 of Cups, walk away, decline. Ooh, pay attention to the details of this offer. The Knight of Cups. Ooh, I love this. This was so clear. The 8 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. This could also be this. I feel like it's gonna resonate very many different ways for different groups of y'all. Somebody is walking away from something or someone else and coming to offer you something, and you're watching that. You're paying attention to that, and you're just taking notes. Like, hold on, because you know they're saying you lose them how you get them. I'm picturing the scenario of like somebody cheating on their girlfriend with you, and they end up leaving the girlfriend to come be with you. Well, you think this person gonna be loyal to you? Not saying that they won't be, but you know, it's like using your logic, paying attention to the signs and to the things around you. So the 8 of Cups is here. Scorpio energy could be Pisces or Cancer, but I think that this is the need to walk away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling. You may need to examine what that is in your life, but I think this represents to walk away, let something go, or decline something. The Knight of Cups represents that offer, that invitation. It could involve something that sounds really fun or enticing, but I think you should pay attention. I think this is you being in true Virgo nature, being very meticulous, paying attention to the word choice, listening to how people said something, the words they chose, the way their inflection, like paying attention to every little thing about this approach, whatever this Knight of Cups is. So pay attention, ask questions, and trust your intuition. I think ultimately there may be something you need to walk away from. In other scenarios, this is you walking away from something and paying more attention to something else coming in that is more fulfilling for you. This was interesting, Virgo. This was definitely interesting. And I think maybe to bring it back to what this Oracle card is saying, this situation could be causing you to have some type of doubt about what you want being achievable. Sometimes we're tested, and it's just a test to see how prepared we are for what we ask for. It doesn't mean that you won't get what you ask for, that it's not attainable or it's not possible. It is possible, and I think your vision is strong and you continue to work hard towards it. And I think as long as you can perceive why certain experiences are taking place, or at least you gain something, you learn something each time you experience one of these situations, then you're doing just fine. Yeah, but I think there will be a new opportunity for success. It's going to bring in a lot of happiness and a lot of growth. This is at the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Wands. There's achievement, there's satisfaction, there's celebration, there's happiness, there's growth, illumination, clarity, inspiration. I love it. So that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if the reading made sense. If you want personal readings, that information is below, as well as my social media information. I will be back for Libra really soon. And make sure you check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for more insight. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.